Hi, Sean. Thanks for trusting me to do the sentiment analysis on your Hong Kong Disney reviews. So I just want to dive in. To reiterate, I know the problem that you were facing was that you have a ton of free-form text questions. You want to analyze those questions, see how many of those are positive, how many are negative, and then we want to focus on those very negative sentiment scores so we can look for the low-hanging fruits so we can improve the park in the most meaningful way. So the first thing I want to show is just the general breakdown of our sentiment analysis. On the left, we can see the chart that shows all of our scores. This is for all of our reviews. So -1 is going to be the most negative score a score can be. 1 is going to be the most positive, and then 0 is going to be our neutral scores. So as we can see, we actually have a great breakdown of scores, with the majority of our scores falling into that positive, very positive buckets. We do have a little peek at neutral, and then we have some scores in the negative range. We are going to focus on these very negative scores for you today. So I just wanted to break down the very negative scores at a little bit of a bigger level for you so you could see those. It looks like they're pretty evenly dispersed across that bucket. We don't have any huge trends. It looks like a tiny bit of a bell curve, but nothing major there. So let's take a look into those very negative scores. So the first thing I did was create a word cloud. Word clouds are super useful because they just show at a quick glance what it looks like might be our most problematic areas. This is going to be the words that have the most frequently used, that are most frequently used. So we can see just right off the bat, we're looking at ride, park, day, time, people. When I took a quick look at this, I was immediately like, it looks like wait time might be an issue, but I wanted to make sure that that was the case. So what I did was I categorized this into 7 different categories. So I looked at wait times and lines, rides and attraction, parking and access, price and value, food and dining, self-service, cleanliness, and then other. So this analysis groups the reviews into each of these categories. A review can hit multiple categories. That's no issue. So this isn't going to add up to 100%. It's just looking at out of all of our negative reviews, how many fit into each bucket. So as we can see, it does look like wait times and lines is going to be our top bucket. This means that 80% of our reviews that were very negative complained about the wait times and lines. Next, we were looking at the rides and attractions. That was about 73%. And then we had parking and access at about 64.6%. So my recommendation would be that we focus on the wait times and lines. That was our top hitting bucket. I would recommend we implement some sort of potential fast pass. Maybe we need to hire more people. We can do a deeper dive, figure out, is there a specific section of the park where this is an issue? I would guess that it might be the wait times for the rides, just since that bucket was also big. So that's where a fast pass, making that process a little easier, maybe making it a little more affordable, that would be the best way to go here. So I hope this was helpful for you. Let me know if you have any questions.